Hi. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I had this on my head earlier. Let's see if I can play. Why is your music on? What? You tell me what? Doesn't want to stay. I'm trying to see. Oh my god, this will not stay up. Oh my god. Should have done this before I got on here. It doesn't want to stay. The fucking thing is throwing me off. Thank you, Sadie. I'm fine. How are you guys doing? I'm fine. How are y'all? Okay, we're just gonna leave it like this for right now. I'll fix it in a minute. Yeah, I wanted to come live because there's been so much conversation around my situation, and I don't know. I just really feel like I don't know. I can have a bunch of feelings, but as far as like, let's get the likes up. Can we get to 100 likes? There's 300 people in here, so can we get to 100 likes, please? Thank you. Oh, well, while we're getting to the topic and while we're waiting to 100 likes, I want to say this because a lot of people seem to be very confused by yesterday's live. I have a couple things to say about yesterday's live. Okay, first of all, I want to thank everyone who called in and was very like caring and understanding and smart and gave me good advice. I want to thank those ladies a lot for showing that type of compassion and thank you. I always tell you guys, I am a certain type of way because of how people handle me on here. And yesterday, I was handled with grace and respect. And I want to come back and I want to show that to you guys. Like, I want to give that back to you guys. Like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be negative. Nothing like that. Because how people treat you, that's how you treat them. And you guys were kind to me, even though I was kind of being a little brat yesterday. I was being, how I was being yesterday. But despite that, you guys still showed compassion and I appreciate that. Um, so yeah. Another thing I wanted to say about yesterday, like I said, there's been so much conversation around me and what I'm going through that let me say this and let me say this. Try to be nice. I will never take advice. This has nothing to do with the woman that came on my panel. All of the women who came on my panel spoke nothing but a word, okay? And I replayed it and I watched it again and all of them, Ari especially, but every single woman who called in yesterday had a lot of good advice. And that's what I appreciate. I appreciate smart, intelligent women giving me real game. You understand? Like that's what's up. I appreciate that. But let me say this, I will never take advice from a bunch of it's funny how people want to sit around and talk about their shit, their piss poor experiences, but at the same time put me down for my piss poor experience. You could never make me feel some type of way about my piss poor experience because truth be told, we all have our own piss poor experiences that we've lived through and yeah, that's not how there's a way of going about speaking to people and trying to get through to people and trying to down somebody while talking about your piss poor experience while you were on drugs and this and that and this. It's everyone's testimony, but when it comes to me, it's not my testimony. It's a ha ha, look what you're going through. But everyone else can literally go through hell and back. And oh my God, you see what you went through? It's your testimony, girl. Shut the fuck up. Okay, like don't play with me. So that's a whole nother thing to the people who are talking about me and trying to put me down for the things that I've gone through. But at the same time, when I talk about your piss poor experience, girl, focus on your own piss poor experience. Don't worry about mine. Okay. But let me just say that because girl, bye. I would never take advice from a bunch of losers. Okay. Let me just say that. That's the nicest way I can put it. Okay. But the women who came on my panel were smart, intelligent women, and I appreciate them. No, even the Ruby lady. You guys were talking mess about her because she used to be a reactor. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Look at you guys, people make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everyone does things that they're not proud of. Okay, including the Ruby lady. If she used to be a reactor, if she's ever talked shit about me, I don't care. She was woman enough to come up here and be nice and kind and talk about her experience. Some women don't know what I'm going through. Some women have most women have no idea what I'm going through. So they look at me and they've seen what I've gone through and they judge me and they put me down for what I've gone through, but then they go through it themselves and they're like, "Oh my gosh, wow, this is what Liv was going through? Now I feel it. Like I see what she was going through." Like sometimes it be like that, you know? And whatever, it's okay. Like I don't care. Crystal, I don't care if she hates me. If she hated me, she wouldn't have been on my panel yesterday. I don't think she hates me. But like I said, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like doesn't really matter. Like I said, it was nice of her to be nice at the end of the day. People don't understand how far kindness will get you. You know what I mean? People like to fight fire with fire and it doesn't work that way. So yeah. But anyway, Um, but are we at 100 likes? Hi, y'all. Hello, how are you? Let me read your comments. I love the green color. Thank you. Some people don't like you on here, though, Liv. I don't care if people like me. You guys can have your own opinions of me. I'm not for everybody. Does everybody like the way chocolate chip cookies taste? No, most people do, but a lot of people don't like chocolate chip cookies. Everything is not for everybody. You don't have to like me. It's the thing that gets me is y'all people don't like me, but you continuously come to my page to talk to me, to put me down, to comment in my thing, or you go to other people's pages to talk shit about everything I'm doing over here. Why do you watch me? If you don't like me, don't watch me. That's okay if you don't like me. You don't have to. But trying to come over here to antagonize me to get me to go off on you or something. It's just weird. It's just weird all around the board. Just leave me alone. I keep saying that. Just leave me alone. You don't like me? Leave me alone. I know she's trying to get me out of my character. One more thing, she's gonna get blocked. Um, Liv, you're a beautiful, smart, outstanding woman. I just love how you don't take shit from no one. Yeah, I don't like to take shit from people. I mean, nobody should. You shouldn't. You should love yourself and value yourself and defend yourself, but not too much, though. Don't overdo it. I feel like I've been overdoing it. I've been fighting a fight that's not my fight. You know what I mean? Some fights are for God, just to give him to God and just let him handle things. I have a problem because I'm always getting in the field and I need to like slow down. Like, girl, you don't need to fight this fight. It's okay. Like, you don't need to react to everything. You don't need to talk shit to everybody. And I'm working on that. I'm working on it. Thank you. Um, anyway, that was that. Um, I was gonna see what I have for likes. Let's see. 71. Okay, we're getting there. But I do want to have a good talk and I want to have a good live today. So let's keep it positive and let's keep it just the smart, intelligent, strong women in the chat. Can you guys just comment? Everyone who has a problem with anything, just don't comment. You guys can watch, but just stay out the chat because we don't need your negativity. Thank you. Hey, Veronica. Thank you, baby. We'll get started because the babies are sleeping and who knows when they're going to wake up. But like I said, there's a lot of conversations going on. Let me say this real quick. Yesterday I was crying, and people think I was crying because of the man. Let me say this. I will always say this. Whenever I think of my kids and the trauma and the stuff that my babies are going through, it breaks me down to tears because I'm a mother and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Everything they have to go through, they shouldn't have to go through it. Um, so that's why I was crying yesterday. People thought I was crying because I realized what I did and I did it. Don't misconstrue me, okay? Especially when I so blatantly say what's going on with me, okay? I'm telling you guys, I cry about my kids. I will never feel bad about I would forever cry about my kids. I think I'm gonna be 50, 60, 70 still shedding a tear for my babies because they're my babies. That's what I was crying about yesterday. Okay? Okay. Just want to get that understood. Like, you guys, I don't think I ever could shed a tear for that man ever again. I don't think it's humanly possible, honestly. I don't. Um, I think it's sad the state of where him and I are at and where we will always be at. Let's get that understood. He will never be strong enough to be his own man, to make his own decisions, to stand on his own 10 toes. So, him and I, we could never have a friendship. We can never have anything. And plus, we can't have a friendship because every time we try, we can't even be by ourselves together because he always, you know what I mean? It just, it is what it is. It's okay. I'm all right with that. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. I'm so sick of talking about him. But no tears were shed over him. Okay. Let's get that understood. Some people are narcissists to the core of them. He is one of them. I've done my crying over him. I've done all of that. And yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll change the subject when I'm ready to, Chloe. Thank you. But yeah, that's that on that. All women are beautiful and you can even be beautiful on the outside. That doesn't mean you're beautiful on the inside. You need to carry yourself in a proper way. Don't be bougie to stand out. Right. Just be you. Just everybody just be you. You know what I mean? There's beauty in everyone. The authenticity of being yourself. That's beautiful. Just be you. Yeah. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Let's get Chloe out of here. Bye, Chloe. See you later. I like your name though, Chloe. It's a beautiful name. Um, yeah. Giving Rihanna. Thank you guys. Your little revenge plot backfired? Not at all. Not at all. Did you guys see him for exactly who he is now? So it couldn't backfire. Thank you very much. And like I said, I'm sitting here today, the same place I was 5 months ago. Ain't shit changed. So not at all. I'm not trying to be petty, and I'm not trying to get back into that. But you guys always want to you guys always want to poke fun at something. There's no poking fun here. If you want to poke fun, go ahead and poke fun at him because haha, the facade is over. The jig is up. Yeah. The relationship goals is no longer relationship goals. Unless, let's get into the topic, unless that is your relationship goal. Like I said, there's a lot of conversations going around about my situation, and I am just truly disgusted. I was always very unhappy in that relationship because of the man that he was. As far as like the cheating, the infidelity, the not caring about my feelings, the never being enough, all of those things. I think that it is so sad that we live in a world where women have become so numb to the treatment that they receive. And that's why I want to do a StreamYard because I want to hear about good relationships. Like we need hope. We need some hope back in this mother effer because I just think that like the things I was hearing yesterday, it's like, what happened? What happened to women? What happened to women? Women just accept anything. And I think that is so sad. And you know what? I get caught up in that bullshit too myself because I allow things myself. But deep, deep down, I honestly, truly feel like there is a man out there that will value me and treat me right the way I deserve to be treated. But it just seems to me like this whole mindset of women, well, at least he comes home at night. He can be a dog, but at least he comes home at night. I remember when I was sitting across from my ex and the women in his family, and it just couldn't, it just always never sat right on my soul that he was such a cheater. I could never trust him. He cheated on me so many times, and I would always voice that to his sisters and I remember one time we were all sitting at the table and his sister turned around and looked at me and I said, well, at least he comes home at night, girl. He gets them bills paid and he comes home at night. Who cares if he cheats? Who cares, girl? And I was like, wait a minute, what? And I told you guys this story so many times. And I was like, what the hell? What the hell? So is that how you guys feel in the chat? Like, do you guys have good relationships? Like, what's going on here? What's going on for real? You hope I heal and get better. I will. I will heal and get better. I will get so good. I sure will. They think having a man is a symbol of success, no matter what he does. Wow, it's a trip. Hi. Um, I don't know. Mm, there's someone out there for me. 100%. Yes. 100%, you guys. Could never be me. That's insane. Baby, if he's cheating, he's not coming back home, period. I mean, that's how we're taught, right? That's how I was taught And then I got in that relationship, and it was like, and then I knew better, but I still stayed. No. No, 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 no. But hearing these other women talk about their baby, ew, oh my God, I'm just so disgusted. So his sisters don't love that girl. They don't call whoever he brings to them. I've been divorced twice. I don't allow cheating. It's just, mm. No, I'm gonna admit this. When I'm my worst, the worst of me comes out with that when that man is in my life. I realize that. The worst of me. In every aspect, not just what you guys think, like in every aspect. He is a very bad energy. So you're right. I was walking around talking about that's my dick. That's disgusting. How how low of me to say something like that. Like, why would I even claim the dick? Like, ew, you know? So yeah, you're right, Yasmin. You're right. I'm only changing my tune. No, I'm not changing my tune. Like I said, people say things that they're not proud of. People do things that they're not proud of. But as long as you learn, there's bitches out there that will never learn. But I learn. So he brings the toxic out. Yeah, it's just not a good vibe. It's just not a good person. He's just not a good person. And that's just what it is. And he'll never get there because he'll never allow himself to heal. He'll never allow himself to go through the motions. And it is what it is. And it's on him. It's not on me. Me, on the other hand, I feel like all of this happened so I can finally break free from this situation. I think I did have some unhealed parts of me that I didn't even think I could fall back into that shit, but I did. I fell back into it and I allowed it. And I know I had my different reasons for doing it, but what the lady said, what Ari said yesterday, if I like, what? Like everything he's put me through and I let him touch me, like that's crazy. It is crazy. It is. So I was thinking about it last night. I was like, okay, so what's wrong? What's going on with me? What am I lacking? What's going on? And I haven't really figured it out yet. Who knows when I will? I have to. Healing is a process. It's a long process, and I have more healing to do because there is something inside of me that I even allowed that to happen. So I still have work to do. That's just all there is to it. I still have work to do on myself for sure. But back where I was in 2020, no. People are saying, "Oh, you're back where you were in 20." No, I'm not. No. Olivia back in 2020 was fucking gone. Was fucking gone, dude. I'm nowhere near her. Mm-mm, no. When I look at that lady, she's who I used to be. That's not me anymore. I'm not there. No. Mm-mm, no. I don't care how much money a man has. I don't care what bills he pays. That's not enough for me to sacrifice my self love, my self worth. It's not. Because I know I deserve better. Now, some people might not know, they might be ignorant to the fact of you deserve better. Maybe some people don't think they deserve better. Maybe people are like, don't know, whatever. I always knew what I deserved. I deserve what my sister has. I deserve real love. I deserve someone who adores me, you know? Like every part of me, not just my vagina, like every single part of me. And they wouldn't hurt me because they wouldn't want to hurt me. You know what I mean? So that's what I deserve. Will I find it? How long it will take me to find it or find me, whatever the case may be? Who knows? I don't know, but I'm not in a rush. And I feel like when you're out here searching or you're in a rush and you just got to find something right now, right here, it's because you can't be by yourself. I can be by myself. I've been by myself this whole time. So I'm not thirsty for that, you know? Um, wanting to be like your sister, but she's beautiful and not so. What? Laugh out loud, wanting to be like your sister, but she's beautiful and you're not. Oh, my sister is beautiful. She's gorgeous, and I am very gorgeous myself. Yes, we're both very beautiful. But that's not why I want to be like my sister. And I don't want to be like my sister. I want to I want to be in the position where I meet a man who values me. That's what I want. Like my sister has. Yeah. Her man will lay down his fucking jacket in the rain so my sister won't have to wet her feet up. You know what I mean? Like that man loves her. They've been together, they've been married. I don't even know, bitch. I don't even know the years, but I know they've been together over 15 years and he's never cheated on her. Never, never. So those men are rare, but they do exist. They do. Um, okay. Yeah, I know, Eva. And you're right. Yep, you're 100% right. Um, yep. And let me also clear something up. Um, my kids did see us together, and my kids, I feel really bad because they do want us back together. The reason my daughter said stop messing with him, stop talking to him, is because when I am talking, like I'm telling you guys, when my kids were here, Gerard was on the phone with me. He was calling me nonstop. We were just on the phone while the kids were here. Like we would just be on the phone together. So, Robin likes my attention, and she was irritated that her dad kept calling. She was like, "What is that him again? Why do you have to talk to him?" You know what I mean? And she knows, like, she was saying, "Stop talking to him," because she knows how her dad treats me. Robin is so smart. Robin is so ahead of her time. Robin has seen everything that we've gone through, and I feel so bad. Robin knows how he treats me, and she knows, my baby even knows that I deserve better. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. But Robin likes all my attention. And she's like, no, if you guys get back together, you guys are just going to be in the room with the door closed all the time. I was like, oh my God, that's horrible. No, no. But that's how it was. That's how it was when we were together. But I don't even want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it because I'm the horrible mother on these YouTube streets. I'm so horrible. Girl, I'm a great mom. I'm a great mom. And my feelings were always have been thinking about the kids, thinking about the kids, thinking about the kids. So mm, there's going to be a lot of healing that's going to have to take place when my kids come back to me. That's all I have to say. Because they're not going to get it there. They're not going to get it there. That's for sure. They're not going to get anything there. But Nikes and football practice and cheer practice, because you guys think that's the most important thing to a kid. So that's what they're going to get there. And when they come back to me, I will have to handle their emotions. I will have to handle that single handedly handle that because he doesn't care about how they're feeling. He doesn't care about any of that. Um, so I will handle it. I will take on the role and I will handle it. Because that's my job. But yeah, they will be very fucked up from our bullshit. 100%. Everything I was trying to avoid by staying with him, girl. Yeah. Hmm. See, you guys still really don't understand who he is. You guys are not understanding. You guys still have enough hate for me that you guys are not fully seeing what we're dealing with here. So it's okay. I'm not here to try to help you guys understand. That's okay. It's all right. We don't need to go down that hole. Um, yeah. Robin's gonna be okay. Robin is very smart. She's very, very smart. Like me, I have I had, and you guys might be like, well, girl, he left you. He left you. No, no, no. I had to break away from Gerard. Every single time I have to break away from him. Oh, God. But this last time, even though you guys saw the text messages and I was open to him and I was inviting him in to my life. You don't know what happened before that. You don't know what happened before the text messages. Okay. So just, I'm not even going to get into it, but I'm just saying a narcissist person, you have to break away from them. They will never let you go. Never. Never. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry you dealt with that, Muse. I don't suffer from depression or I don't have mental illness. But I'm sorry that your mom did. That's unfortunate. It's good that you had your dad in your life and it's good that he was a good person, it seemed like, right? A good person all around. Yeah, we're not dealing with that type of person here. Um, I'm sure your dad cared about your feelings. I'm sure your dad allowed you to communicate to him. I'm sure your dad valued your feelings and validated your feelings. Yeah, it's not the same situation here. But I'm sorry you went through that. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't suffer from depression, you guys. Do I get depressed? Yes, I'm a human being. I think everybody has depression once, it's a normal human emotion, but it's a choice. You can rot in your depression and you can say I have depression or you can get your ass up. Like I'm not gonna lie. I was depressed last night. I woke up depressed. I went back to sleep today depressed, but I woke up and I was like, okay, that's enough. We're done. We're done. Because at a certain point, you're just pitying yourself. At a certain point, but you got to get back up, because time doesn't stop. So that's the shit I talk to myself about. So yeah. Um. All right. Robin literally cooks and looks after your kids, and she's over. Liter- Robin literally cooks and looks after your kids when she's over there. You're very depressed. Not at all, baby. Robin cooks because she likes to cook. And I let my baby cook whatever she wants to eat if she knows how to cook it. And does she look after her siblings? Yes, she does. She does, baby. I don't know where you guys are from. Like I said, I'm from the 90s. You know what I mean? And all of this new aged label everything, feel sorry for yourself, whatever soft ass shit that you guys were raised on. I wasn't raised like that. No matter what, you help your mama. It don't matter what the fuck is going on. You help your mother. That's your mama. Your mama could have 10 kids, bitch, and you're the oldest. Yeah, you help your mama out. Period, point blank. I'm a single woman. So yeah, when Robin comes over here, she most definitely helps me with her siblings. Most definitely. Because she's gonna help her mama out 100%. Yeah. All my kids help each other out. They help each other out. They help me out. I help them out. It's a family. Fuck out of here. I think that you guys are weird. Like for real. You try to like, oh no, she takes care of your kids. No, she helps with her siblings though. She does. That's how I was raised. We helped with our siblings. I was the baby. But my sister most definitely helped with me. Sure did. And there was only two of us. And she helped my mama all the time. But like, we grew up with Mexicans because Raquel's Mexican. And her family, her aunties and shit had a lot of kids and shit like that. But it's like all the siblings helped out. Fuck out of here. What are you on? Were y'all raised in the 90s? I feel like the 90s was like the last real reality. Like we're all living in the same reality. Everyone's not in alternate universes. Oh, I'm a he, she, they, them, me, Mr. Sir, girl. Like, bitch, it was straight to the point. You feel me? Like, yeah, you get your ass in that motherfucking kitchen. You help your mama out, bitch. Like, not bitch, but you know what I mean. Like, girl, get your ass in the kitchen. You understand? I'm calling y'all bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call y'all bitch. Um, but yeah. Someone said, no, you're severely depressed. No, I'm not. But thank you for my evaluation over the internet. I appreciate that. I still help my mom, period. Bless your mama. And that's how I raised my kids. Yeah, you help your mama out. Sure do. Sure do. Sure do. And guess what? Guess what? It will only help them in the future. It's going to teach them in the future. I was just saying, I'm the oldest, and I know how it feels to see your mom hurting. She will always love you. All your children will. Oh, I know, Muse. 100%. 100%. Thank you. And you're right. You're right. And it does suck to see a parent hurt. It does. It does. Um, yeah. My daughter helps her brother. It's normal. Yeah, it is, baby. It is. Um, Yeah, but I don't be like, Robin, go in there and bathe them, dry them off, put lotion on them, put their clothes on, make them dinner, put them to bed. Like, no, bitch, I'm the mama. I'm the mama, but my daughter sure does help me. And if she were to come and live with me, she would be helping me. She knows what's up. She knows she would help me with her siblings. She wants to help me with her siblings. She loves her baby siblings. The fuck? This whole they're slaves when they go over there and all she does is yell at them. No. But guess what? I already explained this. There's no man in this house. There's no man in this house. So if I have to yell at my children to get something through their head because they don't listen, because obviously they're not being taught to listen, correct? Okay, cool. They're over there. They listen to their father because they're scared of their dad. And rightfully so, he's their dad. You know what I mean? Like men put fear in their kids. So they listen. They listen, right? Okay, cool. So they're scared of him. So they listen to what he says. But me, they give me a hard time. I'm their mom. And I don't beat their ass. So they don't have fear of me. Understand? So yeah, I have to yell and I gotta scream and a cuss word might fly out and yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Once again, I was born in the 90s. When my mother used to yell at me, she used to throw some cuss words out, and bitch, I knew she meant square business when she threw them cuss words out. I was like, oh, she's not playing. Okay, let me get my shit together. Yeah. But you guys, I understand. It's 2000, what, 25, and bitches are new generation, and you guys cry about being yelled at, and you guys cry abuse when your mama pops you, and I get it. But I don't play all that. So thank you. Um, actually, story time. Um, a CPS worker came to my door today. And guess what? We were cussing each other out. You guys, I'm telling you, I was asleep almost all day. Slept real good today. Me and my baby. And I guess she was knocking on the door and it was raining today. So she was like sitting out in the rain all day. I don't fucking know. But like I didn't hear her knocking because I have my noise machine up, girl. The lights are down, my door is closed. Like we were sleeping good. And I woke up, I got myself together. I saw that I had some missed calls, but I didn't get straight to my calls. I went in the bathroom, I got myself together, brushed my teeth, I was doing my thing. And then I go outside and I see her little card on my door. And I also had a package. So I grabbed my package, got her little card off the door. And I was doing something. And all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, Olivia Johnson, I know you're in there. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked to people and it was a CPS worker. And I opened the door and she was like, I know you're in there. Da, 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 da. And I was like, who are you yelling at? Excuse me. Like we went back and forth, honey. We were screaming at each other. And she was like, I need to see your kids. I said, well, come in. What the fuck? Fuck wrong with you? Yelling at me like that. I said, I was asleep. She's like, no, you weren't. I was like, yes, I was. What the fuck? I said, don't be fucking coming in here acting like I'm cooking meth on the stove. Fuck wrong with you? Anyway, it was cool. We ended up talking, and she was like, I am so sorry I came at you like that. I've been out in this rain all day. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm sorry that you out there in the rain. They play with y'all. And guess what the CPS worker was called for? Because I yelled at my kids and I cussed at them. I said, ma'am, damn right I did. You sure right? She's like, how do you discipline them? I yell at them. I don't hit my kids. But if I yell at them and a cuss word falls out my mouth, oh well. And she's like, okay. She understood. She understood. She understood. No more questions asked. She's like, well, who's doing this to you? The bitch is on the internet. Why do they hate you? I don't know, because they hating assholes. It was a new CPS worker. Oh, girl, I don't know. Got me because they like to waste your time. A beautiful black woman. Why you guys are all for the black women? Why are you wasting, you know what I mean? It's like all the CPS workers that have come through here are black women. Y'all wasting all these black women time coming through my house, wasting their time. This poor girl, she was in her heels, she was looking good out in the rain. Poor thing. But she was very sweet, she was nice, but she was irritated. But girl, I'm sorry they got you out here in this rain. I was asleep. Shit. And she sure did. She walked in my house. She said, I don't see anything wrong. What's going on here? I said, it's the internet. They don't like me. I said, I'm receiving death threats and everything. She's like, what are you doing about the death threats? Ignoring them. I said, girl, I've been doing this for long enough. These are trolls. These are unhappy people at their home, mad as hell, big as hell, out of food stamps, mad at me. It's not my fault. Like, sorry. I mean, like I said, y'all ain't finna move shit because there's nothing. You're just wasting their time. You're just wasting their time. So yeah, congratulations, guys. Another case closed. So fuck. Um, explaining the situation. No, I think they just text you saying this is CPS. Please return my phone call. That's all they do. And girl, I just woke up. I wasn't finna call you right when I wake up. I was gonna call you when I got good and ready to. But she was still out there in the rain. I guess she was there. I don't know. I guess she was there for a couple hours. But I'm sorry. Like, it's the people fucking with you on the internet. Fucking with y'all. That y'all are really fucking with CPS. Y'all ain't doing shit to me. Because they come in through here, they ask me a couple questions, and they leave and close the case. You're not doing anything. You know what I mean? So anyway, CPS will get sick of it and they'll change their policy eventually, I guess. Uh, but it is what it is. Um, but back to the topic. Let me drop the link if you guys want to call up here. I want to hear about your amazing relationships. Who is in a good marriage? Like an actual goal type relationship, like where your husband loves and respects you. People were saying that like I gave Gerard back the power. No, honestly, he gave me the power. He gave me the power to humiliate that lady. He gave me the power to I don't want to get into it. But yeah, to me, when I was with him, that was my whole thing. You're giving all these bitches the power over me to hurt my feelings And you're just giving these hoes the power. Why would you do that to the woman that you supposedly love? I don't know. People don't think like me, I guess. Um, did I miss a comment? I'm thriving in my family. Oldest of five to a single mom growing up in Cali with such a bomb upbringing, strong and independent. Wouldn't have it any other way. Period. Yeah, I was the baby of the family on both sides. So, like my dad, he had an older daughter. He had an older daughter, which was my older sister, and my mom too. So I was the baby. When do you shift your thinking? You have personally and could be so much more. You have personality and could be so much more. When do you shift your thinking? What do you mean, when do I shift my thinking? What do you mean? Oh, 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 oh. Mm. I could be so much more. You're right. I could be. Well, you guys have to understand, like anybody that is would be in this situation, I have been kind of like a prisoner in this situation because I've just been so stuck in this situation, just trying to be here for my kids, you know? Um, but yeah, that's all about to change though. I mean, my life, I'm about to make some, I'm about to do what I need to do because, you know, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Let's get to 200 likes, y'all. Everyone hit the like button. Yep, one day at a time. But let me tell you something. Perception is a mother effer. I swear. Like just because you guys perceive me to be some a way, that doesn't mean it's correct. You know? Once again, I was listening to females talk about me yesterday, and there was a chick that was talking, had the nerve to say, I'm just the worst of the worst. But when she got out of her divorce, she got on heroin and fentanyl and she did this and did this. And I'm like, girl, don't ever compare our situations, honey. I mean, I'm sorry you went through that, but she's like, and even though I believe Olivia has a substance abuse, no, I don't have a substance problem. I don't care how much you guys want to say it. It doesn't make it true. Sorry. I've never had a substance issue. I mean, I smoke cigarettes from time to time, if that's what you're referring to. But like, I've never been a pothead. I've never been on hard drugs. I've never been any of that. So like I said, but perception is a motherfucker. Like whatever you want to see, you see. You understand? So yeah. Mm. No, reality is reality. Yeah, they be saying what they be doing or what they went through. It's like they deflect or something off of you, like onto you. And I'm just like, girl, what? You got on heroin and fentanyl after your divorce, but you're trying to talk about me. Girl, what? I mean, no judgment. I'm not trying to be a judgmental ass bitch like you hoes, but damn, I could never. Projection, yeah, projection, yeah. They're projecting on me right now. What about the cocaine allegations? Yeah, we already discussed the cocaine allegations. You guys seem to be very hard up on it. But once again, yeah, I don't do that. Sorry. You guys know when it happened and it never happened again. But you guys talk about it like you guys have some type of proof. And that's what I'm like, damn, what is the cold hard proof that you guys ever had other than me saying it happened on a girls' trip? Was there any other proof of doing it after that? Or like, did somebody catch me like slipping? Was there a drug test that I had failed? I never failed anything. And yeah, so yeah, that's interesting. But like I said, you guys just believe whatever you want to believe at this point. And that's okay. You guys can do that. I think that you guys have had maybe much harder lives, and maybe you just want to believe that I too have that type of hard life and make those type of decisions, but I don't. I just got with the wrong guy who fucked me over. That's all. And I let him fuck me over. I just joined. Instead of believing what I hear, I figured I'd ask. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Um, Yeah, people say that. People talk about cocaine. They even write it in the fucking CPS reports to this day. Because I don't know, 5 years ago, 65 years ago, I went on a girls' trip and we were experimenting with different substances. Yeah, and I made it very clear that that had happened. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't feel no type of way about it. Some girlies were popping pills, people were doing what they were doing. It is what it is. We were having fun. We're on vacation, living the life, acting like we were fucking 20 years old again. But it happens. It is what it is. But you guys just keep on running with that, don't you? Don't you? I could be wrong, but I feel like you've been broken to the core. So you have to put up this image that you don't give a fuck, but you do. You're human. You're a woman. We are built different. We can do what these niggas do. You know what we can't do? Yeah, I was very hurt to the core. As you can imagine, having your kids taken from you for no reason. Um, yeah, it was very heartbreaking to the core. But I've built myself up so much from that situation. I don't put on any image, none at all. If I was still hurt by certain things, I would very well tell you guys, you know. I don't have a reason to like hide my emotions. Um, you guys know that when it comes to my kids, that's the only thing that I care about, and that can still, I still my babies are my babies. I'm a mom, so. But as far as like how I was in 2020, I'm gonna refer back to 2020. No, mm-mm, never again, never again, never again could I ever go back to that girl. That girl was lost, broken, confused, hurt, abandoned. That girl was so fucking broken. Yes. But I built myself back up by myself. And that's why I'm so strong today. That's why I don't lean on anybody to make me whole. I make myself whole, you know? So, yeah, that moment air was T. Any chance of reconciling with the girls? Fuck no. But I would like to say, because I swear to God, I don't know why my name is always brought up when Chrissy's name is brought up. You guys leave it the fuck alone. And I think let me say this. I'm not gonna say nothing else because I still don't fuck with her. But like, I caught what's going on with her whole situation. And let me say this too. I don't like to defend bitches because bitches don't appreciate it. But I will say this. I feel like it's really fucked up what the haters, her haters are doing to her. I think that's fucked up. I think when a person's parent dies, you should leave them the fuck alone, especially their mom. Like just leave, it should just leave them the fuck alone, bro. Like I understand not liking somebody, but you guys take it way too fucking far. But it's okay. I mean, not it's okay, but I understand you guys did it. You guys shouldn't fuck with when it comes to a person's kids and when it comes to a person's like parents, like off fucking limits. But y'all don't, these haters don't know their place. But that's really fucked up. But yeah, stop bringing my name up when it comes to that girl. Like, please, I have nothing to do with her. She has nothing to do with me. See, didn't you make fun of her? Are you fucking dumb? You're getting blocked. Why would I make fun of that? Me being as close as I am to my mom, why would I ever make fun of that? Wait, I meant to block your stupid ass. But of course, you guys would love me to do some shit like that, so you guys would have something to talk about. But no, I don't. First of all, I don't care enough to, and number two, no, I would never do that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Hey, my love, I'm praying for you and your situation. I pray you have better days ahead and that you get your babies back. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You said you don't watch reactors. That person was on a reactors channel. Why do you go to reactors channels to continue to hurt yourself? First of all, a reactor could never hurt me because the reactors are not anybody to be hurt by. The fuck? They're people in, as far as rankings go on this YouTube shit, there are people who are not at my level. So why would they hurt me? And why would I let that's so weird. That's so fucking weird how you guys do that. Yeah, they move when I move. What the fuck? And I can watch whoever and whatever I want to watch. Like I've always said before, why do you guys feel special if I watch your channel? You guys really like people on here, including reactors, you guys all put me on like this weird ass pedestal. It's cute. But yeah, I don't if I feel like watching something, I will watch it. And if I feel like commenting on something, I will comment on it. Am I not supposed to? Like, am I too good to do that or something? Is it giving lives too good to do that or something? I didn't know. But yeah, I think it's funny. Hurt myself? No. But I think it's funny. Like the example I just gave you guys earlier. You want to talk about your piss poor situation, but at the same time put me down. And my situation has never been so piss poor where I'm out here doing fentanyl and heroin. Girl, what? Yeah. Yeah. So just stick to your own piss poor situation and stop judging others because you could be judged too. Doesn't feel good, does it? Hmm. Do you feel like you set yourself back mentally? Do you like, wait, mentally? Like, do you feel like you opened up closed wounds? Um, mm-mm. No, I didn't set myself back mentally. Um, what I did was I allowed him access to me again. And I just shouldn't have done that. Because you guys don't understand. This man thinks that he owns me. Okay? He controls me. He thinks he controls me through my kids. That's what he thinks. That like you said, like Gerard has never let me go. Never. Him getting custody of my kids was to forever be able to try to control me through my kids. Understand that. Okay? And I just let him have access to me again, which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. I should have never gave him access to me again. But set myself back mentally, no, because I wasn't in this to win this. I wasn't in it to like get him back, like you guys want to keep saying, or the haters want to keep saying. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. So no, I don't think I set myself back. I just shouldn't have given him access to me. He doesn't deserve it. He literally does not deserve to touch me ever again for what he's done to me. So it's okay. It's learning. It's just now I know, like him and I, it's just no, it's just we can't even just be cool because we try to be cool, other shit ends up happening and he won't let the shit go. Like he won't just let the shit ride. In his mind, I already told you guys, in his mind he thinks that it's okay. Like we can always have this thing going. He knows baby daddies and baby mamas who always sleep together and they keep it cool. And I was looking at him like that's insane. Who wants to do that? You're married. Who wants to just keep fucking on the side? Like, ew, what the hell? But that's his mentality now. That's how he thinks. So, no, I'm good. I'm not trying to do that. And I don't think he'll ever get past that. I think he will always, for real, think that he can get it. He owns it. It's his. And he'll always think that. Yeah, I know, Yasmin. I already discussed that. I already hit that topic. Rewind this video a little bit. And like I said, I haven't released the rest of the text messages. They will be released soon, but not yet. Thank you, Liberty. Do you think you'll ever be cool with him? No. Nope. Not unless he heals himself. No. And he won't do that. He'll forever hide behind women. After this woman, because there will be another woman after this woman, he'll hide behind that woman. He'll hide behind that woman. He'll never just heal himself. He's in therapy now, and I don't know what the fuck he's doing in therapy. Shit. Who knows? Fucking his therapist, probably. Who the hell knows? Mm. But yeah, who's married in the chat though? Any of you ladies in here married? Let's talk about the topic. But yeah, I was like hearing women talking. I'm just like, that's my title. I don't belong here. I don't think I belong. I never belonged in this sector. You guys are 100% right. I need to get the fuck out of here because it's like, ew. I used to be the user Blue Rose. I've been around for a while. Decided to change my name. Okay, Blue Rose. Yeah, I know who you are. Hi. You are Patty. How long you been married? And does your husband cheat on you? Because according to 2025, that's like a thing. It's a thing men do, I guess. I don't know. It's so crazy. It's like an open thing, you know? Hello, who's this? You don't have to show your face, but I need to see if you're an actual. There's been some hello. Oh, I can't see your face. I need to see your face, babe. Whoever just tried, you don't have to show your face on here, but just hello. Oh, I see. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at. Um, Miss Trues B. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the hell that was I was looking at. You both have hurt each other, but what I don't like about his actions is he acts like those are his kids. He's taking from you to give to the maid, and she is a sneaky bitch. Yeah, I know. Well, she wants my kids, guys. She wants them. She thinks that having my kids, she has the man. You know what I mean? So, um, it is what it is. My kids are being used. My kids have been being used from the very beginning of this whole thing. Like I said, when I was very stupid in the beginning of the situation, when people say I was trying to keep my kids away from him, that was not true because I knew he was living with her and I used to let my kids go over there willingly. When I understood that he was in a relationship and okay, Olivia, it's time to move on. That's when I met Brandon and I was trying to move on, but he wouldn't let me move on. Um, I used to let my kids go over there. I should have never done that. I should have never let my kids go to that woman's house. I should have said, I need to meet you first. And I should have had Brandon meet him first. We should have done it the correct way from the jump, but we didn't, and now we're here. Now we're here. No, you're not blocked. You have a genuine question. What's your genuine question? Uh, 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 uh. Oh, but yeah, she thinks, and in her crazy ass mind, I think she really thinks that she's their mom. I really think so. I really think so. Um, you know, I don't know. Do the kids like her? What do you think? What do you guys think? Mm. You two must be filtering comments. Maybe they are. They might be. Yeah, exactly, Liberty. Yeah, but we're not dealing with a regular person, as you guys can see. We're dealing with a. I think she's crazy, honestly. I think there's something wrong with her. You guys want to say I have the mental illness? I would never do all of that. No. Mm-mm. I think there's mental illness definitely going on there, but it is what it is. He's never going to let you go. You are his supply. He feels like you belong to him. It also seems like y'all are twin flames. I don't know what twin flames is, but whatever that is, I need to not be that. Hmm. Married. Oh, Shannon, that's good. How long have you been married? The funny thing is, though, she only posts things about your kids when it makes her look good, but she never posts date day things with your children. No, I've never heard of this, honestly. This is definition of actual crazy, 100%. This too shall pass. The type of therapy he is taking. What type of therapy is he taking? Because that's important as well. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god, YouTube is pissing me off. Keep filtering my comments. It's not even a bad comment. What were you trying to say? Try to word it a different way. Why doesn't she have kids? I don't know. I asked Gerard the same question. He said, I don't know. He said he don't ask people that he said he don't ask people, he don't be in people's business. Or he don't ask he said I don't ask too many questions or some shit like that. I was like, okay. Alrighty. No, I'm not worried about any of my kids. My kids are very aware of who I am. 100% aware. My kids go along with it because they have to. They've always had to. What else are they gonna do? So yeah, like his therapist is crazy. You need a new therapist because it ain't working. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Liberty. I don't know. It's weird. No, I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of my kids being brainwashed. No, I'm not. My kids will always want their mommy. They want me now. I tell Gerard all the time, why don't we sit down? This is what we're going to do. I was trying to get him to do. Let's sit down with the kids and let's ask them where they want to live. It's why can't it be the kids' choice? And anything you guys have to say to me about being a mother is bullshit. Somebody was like, "Oh, she can't even get the kids to school on time," and I do every time they're with me, and we do homework. So what is the excuse now? I yell at them, and I do, and I will always yell at them. What about it? What was the other excuse? I don't know. People are fucking crazy. Like I said, the hate for me is real. Okay, for real. um, mm, Ryan is Olivia's mini. Yeah, she is. She's my mini. She definitely is. I'm not worried about them forgetting me, getting brainwashed against me. No, no, no. I'm not. Because Robin and I are like this. And Robin, if anything, if the other two forget about me in any type of way, Robin will always be there to remind them, you know? Christian, on the other hand, okay, Christian and I have always, ever since he was a baby, okay? Christian has always been closer to his dad. Always. And that's okay. Christian always, I remember when Christian was a baby, like a toddler, 2 years old, he used to want to wear his daddy's shoes. Okay. He used to follow his daddy everywhere his daddy went. Christian was always very close to his dad. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some boys are, just like some girls are very close to their moms, which my girls have always been. So, yeah. Now, what has happened now with Christian is Christian has seen so much disrespect towards his mother. He has seen his dad leave his mom. He's seen his dad put his hands on his mom. He's seen his dad yell at his mom, disrespect his mom. After a certain point, a boy sees that enough that he starts to look at his mom different, unfortunately. And then on top of it, you get taken out of your mom's care and now you're placed over here where I don't care what you guys say. Those people talk shit about me. They not just her. The sister talks shit about me. All of them. Everybody over there talks shit about me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So it's like Christian is he's probably the most confused. And he's a boy on top of it. And Gerard, I'm sorry, he's just no Gerard. You guys could say he's a great father all day long. Gerard is a great provider. That's what I'll give Gerard. He is a great provider. He is going to go to work, come home, and pay the fucking bills. That's what he's gonna do. But as far as sit down with Christian and talk to Christian about how to be a man, how to treat a woman, how to treat your mama, how to do this, girls, that drives he's not having any of it. He tells Christian to be a big player. Be a player. Have all the girlfriends you want to have. That's what he's teaching my son right now. My son's 9. Okay. When my son comes to me and I ask him things, that is what his dad is telling him. Okay. That's not cute to me. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cute. And I never thought Gerard was a great leader. That's why I never let him lead shit. Because he's a weak man. He's weak in the mind. And this is the shit I would tell him when we were together. How can I be submissive to you when you are not even strong enough to keep your dick in your pants? It doesn't work that way. You will lead us all straight to hell, where he has led my kids now. Right now, that is hell. I don't care what you guys think, because they have a house and my kids are, yeah, they're up on their grades. That's good. That's because my kids are fucking smart and they do tutoring. No one at home is helping them with shit. Gerard has them in tutoring, which is good. That's a good thing. That's very, very good. Claps for Gerard. I could be doing the same thing, and I would be doing the same thing if they lived with me. They would be in tutoring right now. Yes, they would. So, but as far as him being like this awesome, like great dad, um, I mean, you guys can think what you want, but you guys don't know him for real. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about him on that level either. I know the reasons why I didn't want to be with him, and they're all valid and they all still stand to this day. Did I love him and I let my love for him cloud up my judgment? Yes, I did for many, many, many fucking years. And I have to pay the price for that now, today. I have to pay the price for it. And my kids have to pay the price for it because they're stuck with him. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It is going to be okay because God is in control. But no, he's not Christian. The one I worry about the most is Christian. That's what I mean to say. I worry about him the most, but it's okay because I will talk to Christian. I will talk to him. I will talk to him until I'm blue in the face. I'll never give up on my son. And I always tell Christian, I don't care what his dad tries to, put in his brain. Let him try to grow up and be a fucking dog ass cheater like his father. I'm going to slap the shit out of him. And that's what I always tell Christian. I'm not worried about your girlfriends doing anything to you because I'm going to come to your house and slap the shit out of you if you hurt a woman's feelings out here because you're not going to be out here treating, he's not going to be out here just hoeing around. That's not the type of son I'm going to have. That's just that on that. And you could be like, well, live that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you bitches say on this internet. That's my motherfucking son. And I'm going to handle him accordingly. I don't give a fuck who raises him. I don't give a fuck what bitch he's around right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm his mama. And he knows the difference. I can tell you that much. He knows the motherfucking difference. But right now, no, they're around an insecure ass, weird ass lady who's vindictive and trying to keep their mother out their life, and this man who is a lost soul. So if you think that's a good combination, then cool. That's your opinion. You know, I'm a great mother and I'm a great person, but this situation has fucked me bad. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a hard 5 years of my life. A hard 5 years. And I'm about done with it, honestly. I'm about to be done with it here very soon. I know it's hard for them hearing their mother be put down. No child should have to be involved in parental conflicts. Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, him and I were just very fucking immature. And we're still very immature. But I'm telling you right now, out of the two of us, I am most definitely the more mature one. He could hold a job though. He could definitely hold a job, but I'm definitely more mature. But still, I still have some fucking work to do myself. Because why the fuck was I even. But with a person like that, there's no, I don't, maybe there is other ways to handle him, Gerard. I'm talking about Gerard, but I just don't know how. I don't know how to handle him. I'm not a therapist. I'm not up on game enough to know how to handle such a narcissistic person. I don't know how to handle that type of person. I don't know how to talk to him. I don't know how to get through to him. I don't think anything will get through to him. Honestly, I thought laying down, having sex with him, being close, because that's what he equates to being close to him. So I thought being close to him, I could, you know, get through to him, but still, he's gone. Okay. Like I said, I would tell him, let's sit down. It's very simple, plain Jane. I just want everything to be fair and plain. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to co parent and live our own fucking lives. There's no reason. And I've told him a million times, you want to be with that lady? Go be with her. Sail away, little sailboat. Please go. But the problem with him is he wants to stay around fucking on me while he's over here. Like, no, we're not doing all of that. Do that because that's where you want to be. Go over there and leave me alone and handle me accordingly. But he doesn't know how to do that. So it's okay. It's all right. Um, I told him, let's go, let's sit down, let's take the kids out to lunch, and let's go and talk, and we can talk to them together and ask them where they want to live. Oh, they don't know where they want to live. They don't know. No, no, no. Why not? They know what it's like to be at your house. They know what it's like to be at my house. Let them choose. And if Christian did say, I think Christian would be the only one to say his dad. And if he did, I'm not gonna be mad. Baby, that's okay. People think I have like some I fucking love my baby Christian. Christian is my baby. But Christian is a boy and he is 9 years old and I have to talk to him a certain way. But when this camera is off, I don't mother 24/7 in front of you bitches. And when this camera is off, we have our intimate moments. My baby is my baby. Okay? But I won't be upset if my baby wants to live with his dad. I understand that. And I want him to be where he wants to be. Yes, he's 9 years old, but he can still choose. He's not two, he's nine. So, yes, he would probably say, I want to stay with my dad, because he wants to play games. He wants to be over there with his cousin. He has an older cousin that's living with him right now. He wants to go to football, watch football with his dad. That's understandable. And then on the weekends, he'll come with me. And if the girls were to say, I want to be with my mommy, then the weekends they would go with their dad or whatever type of situation we could arrange. But no. And you know why? Because that lady. he will not relinquish the children because of her. I know it's because of her. Because if it was just him, he don't even want the fucking kids. Gerard's never wanted the fucking kids. He always looked at them like a chore. That's why every time he left, or every time I left, he packed up the kids' shit right along with my shit. Right? Right. Okay. Marlene, I had to see your face or something, baby. I can't see you, and I don't know. You could be a man. I've had some men come up here and show me their thing backstage. I had to ban them. Like, I don't know who you are, Marlene. You don't have to show your face, but just to me you do, and I could put you up here. Marlene, you there, girl? No. Okay, Marlene. You can come back. I'm gonna kick you from the studio, but you can definitely come back. He doesn't want to because he likes control. Yeah. Yeah, he likes control. They like collecting taxes off my kids. Best believe it's about the taxes too. But I even told him about that. I said, I don't care. You can claim the kids. Listen, I don't look at my kids like a fucking check. I haven't gotten taxes for years and years. I don't care about a tax check. I don't care about child support. If I cared about child support, I would have Lorenzo on fucking child support right now. Lorenzo doesn't want his child. I could easily put him on child support. I could easily put Kailani's dad on child support. I don't want their fucking money. I don't want shit from them. I want them to be fathers, be present if they want to be present, and do for them if they want to do for them. If they don't want to, then nigga, get the fuck on. That's all. You're not going to come in and out. That's what you're not going to do. But if you want to be here, then be here. It's your choice, but I'm not going to force you. Okay? So I don't look at my kids like a check. And I even told Gerard, you can claim them in 1 year. I can claim them. We can split it. You can claim them. I don't give a fuck about the taxes, and I don't give a fuck about the child support. If he were to give me all my kids tomorrow, I wouldn't put Gerard on child support because I don't want shit from him. I don't want his dirty ass money. I don't want shit from him. You know why? Because I can do whatever I set my mind to and make bank doing whatever I set my mind to. I already know it. I already know it. But being around him, having him in my energy is toxic and it brings me down. I've had him in my energy since January and I've been stagnant. I haven't, with a lot of areas of my life. He is not good for me. I don't want him around me. I don't want him around me. He has no control and he has no respect and he's just not a good person and he knows it. He says that about himself. He says, I know I ain't shit. When he came back in my life and we started talking and shit, he is so gone. And that's why I said, this woman, oh my gosh, she's so good for him. No, no. Because I said, at least with me, yeah, he wasn't shit, but he would never sit there and be like, I know I ain't shit. I know I ain't shit. I'm a dog. I ain't shit. Like, you just gave all hope up for yourself. You ain't shit. What do you mean you're not shit? That's pathetic. But okay, that's how you feel about yourself. I'm just a black ass nigga. What the fuck? Why you keep saying that about yourself? This black ass nigga. Like he just thinks so low of himself. It's just really so sad, bro. It's so sad. He has no love for himself. But that's okay. That's something he has to work on with himself. What man says that? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But and then when he kept coming around and he would talk about AJ, oh, he light skinned, bro. That's why he's acting like that because he's light skinned. Like Gerard is so immature, bro. I'm just like, dude, don't say that. Like, and then he would always be like, whenever AJ would see him, of course, AJ warmed up to him eventually. But like when he would first see AJ, he would be like, oh, yeah, I bet he's thinking, who's this black ass nigga? Like, No, my son doesn't think like that. Like when I first met him, he had a lot of that shit going on, that self-hatred, weird shit going on, but I put that to a stop. And then I don't know, he's just back on it. And now he ain't shit. He knows he ain't shit. He ain't never gonna be shit. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Good for you. That's how you feel about yourself? I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way, dude. But I would tell him, don't say that. Don't say that about yourself. Don't say that. That's why when my kids come over here saying monkey this, monkey that, yeah, Gerard used to call his sisters monkey. And I'm telling you, bro, it all comes from over there. We don't do that shit over here. I don't give a fuck about what your perception of me is. I don't do that shit. We don't do any of that weird shit over here. Period, point blank. How did I meet him? Oh, good. I'm stupid. I was working at a store and he walked in my store and bugged the shit out of me, and I should have said no, but I didn't. Mm, you want to blame that woman for everything. He been ain't shit way before her. I don't blame her for everything. I haven't even said anything about her, actually. But now that you bring her up, yeah, she ain't shit either. And oh, you're talking about because I said that. No, that's because the internet says that. And it's true. You can tell by how you're doing by who you're with. That's true. I mean, a person either elevates you or brings you down. That bitch brings him down. He is not shit. I don't give a fuck how many vacations you go on. Yeah, because you get tax money at the beginning of the year and you spend it on vacations. You allocate the tax money for a vacation here or there or wherever you. That's just a matter of you getting taxes off my kids. I guarantee you, if I were to get the kids tomorrow and he got no more tax money, then vacations would be no longer, honey. Okay? That's what they're vacationing on, my baby's tax money. Okay, cool. So other than a vacation and a rental house, um, where is he doing better? Because he has a job. He's always had a job ever since I met him. Sometimes he had two jobs. He's always had a job. He likes to work. He loves being at work. That's one thing. That's a good thing about him. I'll tell you that much. He loves to go to work, honey. But blaming her for everything, she ain't shit either, Shay. She she she's not shit. She's not. Mm, it's hard for a marriage to be married. We get over it. I have been married 43 years. Wow. That's a long time, baby. Hi, Nana. Teaching them kids self hate. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. Why do you always do this? Do what? Oh, you said I ain't shit either. How am I? I'm going to let you answer that. Actually, come up on the panel. I would love for you to tell me how I'm not shit. Hurry up, because I have to go in a minute. How am I ain't shit? I'm listening. Yeah, Caseway, 100%. And like I said, for these last couple months, he's been letting me talk to the kids when they're outside the house because, and this is the craziest thing, he knows that she doesn't like the kids to talk to me because he won't do it around her. How are you with a woman? How do you not think that's weird, bro? Like, how do you not think that bitch is a weirdo? Like, that's sick. If the tables were turned and I was with a nigga who didn't let my kids talk to their father, you bitches would call me all types of bitches and hoes. But it's okay. You play dirty all the time and always play victim. You guys always say that about me. I always play dirty and I always play the victim. Well, you can actually be both. You can play a motherfucker dirty and still be a victim. Most time the victims do play the motherfuckers dirty because they get sick and tired of being fucked with. So yeah, I have been the victim. But guess what? I got my ass up and I played the same game back. And honestly, it's gotten me in a lot of trouble. It's gotten me in a lot of heat. But it is what it is. I'll take it. It is what it is, but definitely for anybody to ever sit up here and be like, I'm the only one who's ever did anything wrong in this situation. No, things were definitely done wrong to me. I was definitely betrayed, fucked over, hurt. Um, yeah, all of those things, you know? I'm not just sitting here evil for no reason. I wish it could be that easy. But no, you guys, I'm sorry. Liv, why do you always put down their parenting? They could question your parenting after seeing AJ recordings with you with that man. And all that men coming in and out of your home is not good for your kids. All what men coming in and out of my home? And the recording of AJ with that man. Okay, so here's another thing, which you guys have blown out of proportion. Gerard and I were sitting on my couch that whole morning and we were talking. AJ was running around because he wasn't in daycare at the moment, and he set up his iPad. Yeah, he put his iPad on the floor, and he also had my phone. People were like, "She's recording him from the iPad." Are you stupid? What do you guys really think? You guys think I'm that stupid to record Gerard on an iPad? Why would I record him on an iPad? AJ records everything because he thinks he's a vlogger. So AJ sat up his iPad and hit record and was coincidentally recording us. And then he took my phone to record his iPad. AJ was in his own fucking little world. Okay. It just so happened that that picture was on my phone. And what did that say? Wait, they could question your own parenting after seeing AJ recording you with that man. Who cares if he recorded me with that man? AJ can't be sitting there while I'm talking to Gerard. He can't be running around while I'm sitting on the couch talking to Gerard. That's bad parenting? And what men coming in and out of my house? And why do I always put down their parenting? I don't put down who's parenting. Gerard, because she's not a parent. I don't put down Gerard's parenting. I'm just telling you guys the truth. Does it seem like I'm putting him down? Maybe because he ain't shit. I don't know. I'm not trying to put him down. I'm not saying, I never once said he was a bad father. I said he's a great provider. I said, if you guys think what he's doing is being a great father, then you guys make your own assumptions, or you judge it off whatever you want. I'm not going to sit here and call him a bad father. Um, I don't know. If you think he's a great father, then think he's a great father. That's your choice. Boogie, Mr. Webb, Jim Bay. Okay, and what about it? Boogie's my friend. Mr. Webb is Mr. Webb. He'll always be around, unfortunately. And Jim Bay, yeah, I had him around Jim Bay. That's bad. That's bad parenting. I guess, girl. I'm a woman and I'm a mother and I have to have a life too. So if my son sees some men walking around here sometimes and that makes me a bad mom, then I guess I'm a bad mom. I guess, girl. What would you rather me do? Go on vacations with a man, leave my kids somewhere, and it's like I don't get away from my kids. I'm with my kids 24/7. So I have a life as well. Okay. I had Boogie, Mr. Webb, and Jim Bay around my kid. Okay. That makes me a bad mom? I know all you bitches have niggas around your kids. Or maybe not all of you, but a good portion of you guys do. And that's your choice as a woman, as a mother. You deserve to have a life. I deserve to have a life, and I'm gonna have a life. I'm gonna have who I trust around my kids, and that's my choice. And I can have a bunch of friends. It's not like AJ knows I'm fucking them. AJ's 3 years old. He doesn't know what's going on. People really even said, oh, they're probably screwing in front of AJ. No, why would I do such a thing? AJ went to sleep that day and then we did what we did in the other room. Yeah. No, AJ's a 3 year old. He'll stay a 3 year old. But mommy, and that's what I'm going to do because actually I'm about to be celibate here now. And I can have friends. What if I only kick it with dudes and I have a dude over? I can't have a dude friend in front of AJ? No. I think you guys, when it comes to me and men, I think you guys just need to mind your fucking business because I can have whoever I want around me and my children. You know? That's my choice. Um, and it's okay to have friends. It's okay. And if especially if I want a male friend, like he can come over and fix shit. He can Like, that's my choice. Like, I also had that other friend you forgot to mention, my homegirl's brother. He came over here too. And we're literally just friends. We're just friends. We sat down, we watched Migration with the kids. Why can't I have friends? Like, it's weird because I'm not allowed to move on, but everybody else can move on. I can move on and have a life and have my friends around and do whatever I want to do. Like, that's not doing anything to my kids. Actually, Gerard was the only one who actually was around my kids for real, and Jimbei. Jimbei spent some a little bit of time with them too, because he came over, during the day and would hang out with us too. So yeah, but yeah, that's the only one. Boogie, AJ was at school, and yeah, to be specific, mm, so are foster parents and adopted parents not real parents? I don't know. Do you think they're real parents, Bunky? Why are you asking me, bitch? I'm not the end all be all. I said that bitch isn't a parent. Is she a foster parent or an adopted parent? No. You guys always want to take my words and twist them. Get it right. Thank you. That's too many men, Liv. That's too many men to who? You, Shay? Well, you're not the mama around this motherfucker. I am. In your household, you do what you do, okay, Shay? And in this household, I'll do what I do. But if you want to classify me as a bad mom because of that, that's your choice. I don't care. That's your opinion, and it has nothing to do with me. Thank you. I'm in Alabama. I love it here. I'm in the top corner of the state. I'm like 2 hours from Nashville. Oh, that's nice, Josie. If she was a good person, she would want the kids to have a good relationship with you. 100%, 100% glow. hmm but like I said, I'm not gonna talk about. I'd rather. I mean, I am gonna talk about her. I am because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make an example of her. She's a pathetic waste of a human being. So I will definitely make an example of her whenever I feel necessary to. You stated she didn't give birth, so I asked, why am I a bitch for asking a question? Because you consistently are asking me about this lady who I've stated over and 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 over why I have a problem with her, and you're still making it about the fact that she didn't birth kids. I don't give a fuck if the bitch didn't birth a child. That's neither here nor there. You're a good parent or whatever the fuck you want to classify her as. You're a good human being when you let children have a relationship with their mother or their father or whoever, when you actually care about kids. She doesn't care about my kids, Bunky. She cares about her. That's what she cares about. Okay? So don't ask me no shit about adopted parents. I'm never on your page. I'm new. Oh, you're new? Okay, well maybe you are new. I could have swore I've seen your thing before. But I've said this a million times. I just got done saying she alienates me out of my kid's life and she doesn't want my kids to have me in their life and she's pretty much like a lunatic. That's why yeah, she doesn't that's not a person who cares about kids. You know, I know a lot of women who are step parents and they're great they are great step parents. Yes. Very good. They support the kid having a relationship with the other parent, with their actual parent, which that's what a step parent should do. They should encourage a child to have a relationship with the child's real parents because that's best for the child, right? Right. Okay, cool. This person doesn't do that. Moving on. I'm not gonna keep explaining it. Like it is what it is. Like stop trying to make it about, oh, well, you think adopted parents aren't real parents? Like, girl, what? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this person. Okay. Okay, cool. And don't say, oh, well, how do you know she doesn't? Because I know. I just explained it to you guys. I just explained it to you. Um, if you don't want nobody around your kids, then don't have them, period. Like, why are you judging her for living her life? Because that's all they can say. Whenever they can say something, they poke at it and poke at it and poke at it and poke. It's like, girl, I don't care. Obviously, I don't care. If I cared, like, imagine if I really thought that your guys' opinion of me mattered, I wouldn't have went live when Boogie was here. I wouldn't have told you about Jim Bay. I don't have to tell you guys anything. You guys are not here. You guys, this is not the Truman Show. I don't care what you guys think. And honestly, truly, I don't think anything I'm doing is wrong. I don't. I don't. No. You guys make up these stories. Like when you guys saw me in the bed watching The Little Fucking Mermaid with Kailani in the bed with me and Boogie, you guys made up a whole fucking story of how me and Boogie had sex in the bed and then we're laying in the bed. Like Boogie and I didn't even have sex. And we would never have sex in the bed and then have my baby. Why would I have sex in the bed and then have my baby in the bed? Why would you think that of me? Because that's your perception of me? Well, I'm sorry that's your perception of me, but that's incorrect. What the fuck? That's not correct. You're not going to make your lie the truth. It's not correct. Actually, actually, Boogie slept on the fucking couch and I slept in the bed with my babies that night because I got super drunk. I threw up. He fell asleep on the couch and I fell asleep on my bed. That's how it really went down. I took AJ and Kailani with me when I dropped off AJ to the daycare. I came back. Then he got in the bed and we watched The Little Mermaid. I was laying in the middle. Yes, I had a long t-shirt on with no underwear on because it's my fucking bed. That's how I slept. I think I had a nightgown on. And Boogie was fully clothed. The fuck? Bitches were like, he's naked in the bed. What the fuck you think is going on here, bitch? He's naked in the bed. I was in the middle, Kailani was on this side, and he was on this side, and we were watching the fucking Little Mermaid. Oh my god, what a horrible mom. Like, the fuck? They just make up their whole scenarios in their head. Like, are you dumb? That's fucking insane. And like I said, I've known Boogie for over a year. I can have him lay down with us and watch a fucking movie. And I was hungover, so I wanted to lay down. Is that okay? Can I lay down in my bed or no? It's crazy. No, I will always correct that shit though. You guys got me fucked up. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what the fuck y'all think this was, but that's normal shit. I'm sure you bitches do that kind of shit all the time. Like, she had another man in the bed with her kid. Who gives a fuck? He's a friend. He was just laying there with us. Fuck is the problem? He wasn't like coddling or cuddling with Kailani. He wasn't fucking, no, I don't let no nigga be all up on my kids like that. What the fuck? Anyway. That's cool, but calling a person your mother's age a bitch is not cool. I don't appreciate being referred to as a bitch. Disrespectful. I'll leave. Bye. I hope you figure this out. Don't worry. You don't even have to leave. I'll block you. Hold on. Bye. I don't like bitches and their feelings. Get the fuck out. The hell? Mm, mm, I don't like that crybaby shit. I don't. Please don't bring it over here. I swear I'd be wanting her to say that little thing. Like, please give me a reason. I'm crying. I'm savage right now. What did Savage say? I can't stand my stepmother as a child, weird ass. I still don't like her. I've been wanting her to get smart at the barbecue. Hmm. I don't have to explain myself. I explain myself because you got me fucked up. Like you're the only reason I explain myself is because these bitches literally write a whole story in their head and they sell it to their audience. When it's like I hear it and I'm just like, oh my God, that's all a lie. So not only are you sitting there saying nothing but lies, but everyone is eating it up in the comments and feeding off of it and hating me even more off of your lies. You're lying. You're lying. You're fucking lying, bro. That's crazy. Like I do drugs. You bitches go around here all day talking about I do drugs, but I don't do drugs. That's crazy. Isn't that fucking crazy? But it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter and it doesn't matter and it doesn't matter. But it's just crazy to me because I'm just like, girl, like you ain't finna fucking lie on me. And then I'm steady taking drug test after drug test after drug test. Everything's coming back clean. And y'all still, oh, well, she got over on the drug test somehow. I know she did. Oh, she cut all her hair off. I know she did. Bitch, what? Who's manipulating 20,000 drug tests? Bitch, I ain't got time for that shit. The fuck? But yeah, guys, I'm a big kingpin. I'm the kingpin of Texas. Oh my God. The mauves and greens, beautiful in her. Thank you. But let them say whatever they want, you guys. Like I said, they don't have a story unless they tell lies. Because what else are they gonna say? They're gonna say the truth. The truth ain't gonna get them nowhere. It's not gonna get them no views. Why did you tell us you did drugs? When? When did I say that, Love Wins? Let's see what Love Wins says. When did I say that? I watched when y'all were together. He's not shit. Mm-mm. He's not. He has potential though. Hopefully, he sees his own potential and he works on that. Hopefully, hopefully. Mm, See, Liv is being mature. In Houston, girl, where all the drug stuff came from. Okay, so you said, why did you tell us you did drugs? Why not tell you guys? Why not? Why do I have to hide? Who are y'all? Are y'all God? Are y'all my mama? Y'all gonna beat my ass? I'm grown. When I went on that Houston trip, how old was I? I think I was over the age of 25. I'm a grown ass fucking woman. If I want to come here and say, hey guys, I did drugs. I dibbled and dabbled and I did a little whatever. Back whenever the fuck it happens. Why do you guys take it and run with it? Anybody else can come up here and say they were on fentanyl and heroin and this and that and they were popping pills and doing this and living in the car and doing that. Like you guys let everything else slide. But the moment I say something, you guys hold on to it like it's fucking gold. Like, girl, let it the fuck go. Let it go. Yeah, I did. I tried some drugs one time. Oh my God. Why did I say it, love? Because I have no shame, bitch. That's why. Who am I trying to hide it from? I'm not a drug addict. And even if I was a drug addict, I'd probably tell y'all if I was a drug addict. I probably would. I'd probably be like, yeah, I'm on drugs, bitch. I probably would. I'm that fucking real in my shit. Who are y'all? Who the fuck are y'all? Some bitches on the internet who's gonna judge me because you have nothing else to do? Okay. That's why I told you guys that I experimented with drugs before. Yeah, that's why. And I have no shame in my motherfucking game, bitch. It's life, bitch. Live your life. Do experiment whatever you want to experiment with. The fuck? I'm not the first one to do it and I'm not the fucking last. Any more questions? Any more questions that you need obvious fucking answers for? You hid your son. Yeah, I hid my son because the psychopath on the internet was connected to my son and he was being a fucking weirdo and I didn't want him to have anything to do with my son. I've explained that already. Are you guys like do you guys not pay attention to what I be saying? Like you guys have selective hearing. I sure did hide my son. That was a clear choice that I made for the betterment of my son and I. And why shouldn't I hide my son? The man is a deadbeat. He doesn't take care of any of his kids. Who cares if I hid him forever? He doesn't care about AJ. He could care less about AJ. If AJ was dead, alive, he does not care. So what's the problem if I choose to? That's my choice. But I didn't because I want my son to have a relationship with his father. Oh, and here he comes. Look, speak of him. Speak of him, and he comes. Hi, baby. Hi.
Me.
My big boy.
Mommy.
I hungry. What? Say hi.
I want to call Grandma.
Oh my gosh. You wanna call grandma?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them hi?
Mommy.
Okay, we'll call grandma in a second.
Mommy.
What?
If Grandma email and
You wanna email grandma?
Yeah.
You wanna send grandma an email?
this.
Yeah, that's grandma.
Yeah. Call Grandma watch it. Call Grandma watch it.
Did you have a dream about grandma?
Let me see. Yeah, I have dreaming. Yeah, Grandma.
You had a dream about grandma?
Yes.
What were you dreaming?
Grandma was saying,
Grandma was saying what?
I was saying my friend was saying girl.
Oh, you were telling grandma about your friend Brayson at school?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I do.
You do? Did you have a good day at school?
Mommy,
Yes, CJ.
I will show Grandma my shit.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying, but okay. Let's see if grandma answers, okay?
Okay.
Wait, I'll do it.
Please?
No, we have to put on speaker. Let's see if she answers.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, Grandma email was there.
That's grandma's email right there?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Grandma.
Wait, she's not answering it.
Hello?
Grandma.
What, baby boy?
Is that your email?
My email?
Yes.
My email?
He's talking to, oh no, he's FaceTiming you. He's talking about the M where it says your name, where it says mom. He thinks
Wait. Let me play back. Wait.
it's not gonna
Wait.
work.
Wait. Let me play back.
Oh, like that.
This.
Is that grandma's email? No, that's not her email. That's just her name on my phone, baby.
This. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. What you know about email?
Let Grandma email right here.
Oh, is that grandma's email?
Hey, handsome.
You trying to FaceTime grandma? Hi, grandma. Oh, hold on. She's connected to my thingy. Okay, sorry.
Oh, there you are.
Grandma, let me fix you right here.
No. Mommy's on live, so go over there. I'm about to get off live right now. Okay, guys, let me go. I love y'all. Like I said, your guys' perception will never be my reality. Ever. Have I made mistakes? Yes. I'm not perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes. And I think more than anything right now, I just have to reflect on those mistakes. I have to really, and like I said, I do the work for me. I do the self-betterment work for myself and for my kids. Like I don't do it for y'all. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I'm just being real. I don't do it for y'all. People are like, she never takes accountability. I don't need to come on here and take accountability. I don't need to prove anything to you guys. I choose to prove what I want to you guys. But for the most part, I don't have anything to prove as far as like other shit goes. But yeah, I need to, like I said, last night I did some real like self-reflecting and I thought about it, like what Aria, that was her name, right? Aria said. Like I thought about what Aria said, like why would I give that man access to me again? Like like I said, all the women on my panel were very kind and they really got through to me. That's how you get through to me. You get through to me with understanding and being just respectful. It's just basic like human kindness and like respect. Like that's all, you know. But I don't know. But anyway, it was very nice, and I did think about it. So I don't know. I have a lot to work on still. Still, I've done a lot of work, but I still have a lot of work to do. So it is what it is. Um, uh, Nothing to do with those children. That's how they feel because that woman is good to them. That should make Liv happy, but who is that? Douglas? Bye, Douglas. See you later. Yeah, we don't like idiots over here. Thank you very much. You have a good day. Someone's a little late to the party. Um, we understand that you are very immature. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you understanding that I'm very immature. And I understand that you are a big fan and you are in here every single time I hit the live button. You love it over here. And you're just, unfortunately, a Liv hater, but you're definitely a supporter. So thank you so much for commenting and keeping the algorithm going. Thank you so much, Love Wins. You're in here every single time. So I won't block you just yet. Make another disrespectful comment like that one, and you're going to be out of here, okay? But I guarantee, even though you'll be blocked from the chat, you'll still be watching right along with the other bitches who still watch but cannot comment, okay? Hey, Shirley. The green makes your eyes pop. Thank you. Anyway, I love you guys. You guys know how it goes over here. We got a lot of haters, okay? I love y'all. You guys have a really good night, and I wish the best for everybody. Just, do the best that you can. That lady slept with married men. You lose them how you get them. Yes, you do. But, people will continue, Brittany, people will continue to be slow, ignorant, however they choose to be. You know what I mean? I'm just happy that I'm on this side of the world where truth matters. Okay. And I don't like to be fed lies, and I'm not delusional. I might be a little crazy, might be a little much of, I might be a bitch, but I'm just not completely gone. There's hope for me. I'm working towards it. Do I think you will be? Do I think you? Oh, Sandra, I'm not. No, we're not gonna talk about that. Who's this? Najma? Can you show your face? I can't add you on here unless you show your face. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna have to kick you. Sorry, you guys gotta show your face in order to be up here, okay? Thank you. Have a good day. We can call in. Yeah, but I'm about to get off, Nana. But I hope you have a good day, baby. Nana, I haven't seen you in a minute, baby. I hope you're doing well, love. Um, Tell the truth. Why are you still showing up? Or maybe this is another comment. I don't know. Tell the truth about sleeping with Gerard's nephew. You were the worst. That's so crazy. Sleeping with his nephew? Where did you guys hear that from? A reactor? Is that where you guys heard that from? I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys know this, but reactors, I don't know any reactors in real life. So I don't know how they would know that about me if that was the truth. Actually, Gerard and I talked about that. Gerard doesn't believe it either. And why would he? He knows me. He knows the people at hand. He knows that I would never and the nephew would never. But of course, bitches on the internet who don't know anything and they just want more reasons to hate me, they would make up a lie like that. I slept with his nephew? That's gross. But okay, babes. Keep spreading that lie. Have fun with that, baby. All right, I love you guys. Yes, my love. Next time, hopefully, I'll catch you on live. Yes, baby. Bye, y'all. Bye, Pina. Hi. Oh, look at those pretty butterflies she put in the chat. How pretty. The way you're rocking shows the good mom you are. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. I just really believe that God is in control, you guys. And I'm going to continue to pray to God that He makes my situation better. And let me tell you guys something. God will handle whatever you guys got going on in your life. Just give it all to him. You guys already know this. You guys be telling me that. And it's the truth. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep praying for my babies and praying for the situation. And hopefully we can get to a point where we can just be normal people who co parent like normal people. I don't see what the problem is. Do you guys see what the problem is? I mean, obviously, Gerard doesn't hate me like you guys always said he did. He doesn't. He actually loves being around me. So I don't understand what the problem is with co parenting. I don't know. But okay. Oh, Miss Shaw. Miss M. Shaw is real mad. Bye, M. Shaw. Let me block you, baby. Karma is coming for you. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Ciao, Liv. See you next time. It's okay, baby. You can rewind it and watch it again. I love you guys. I love y'all so much. You guys have a beautiful night and be blessed. Okay, guys? Mwah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.